What up YouTube? It's me, it's your favourite Steve. How you doing? Um, I haven't left the house today, so there wasn't much to film. I watched Suicide Squad, which I was I was surprised it was actually pretty good. The ending's a bit far-fetched, but all those DC films, the ending's a bit like the build-up story to them is really good, but then the ending's really crap. But I thought I'd give you, it's WWE Hell in a Cell tonight. So I thought I'd give you my predictions for Hell in a Cell. Last night, if you watched last night's video, was terrible. The live one. The laptop camera was crap. It was my third attempt at trying to get it to go live. I had a troll on my chat feed. He was chatting to my mates, and the chat carried on after I'd stopped. After I'd stopped the broadcast. I don't know what his problem is. I don't know if I know him or something, and I've done something in his past, but he's got a major problem with me. But he watches all my videos because he was quoting me on videos that I've done. Well, you got this, and your sales are crap, and you always thought, I know my sales are crap. I think I say daily on my videos that my sales are crap. And I also mentioned my voluptuous breasts, which was his other insult. But anyway, he's gone. But yeah, I might try that live chat again. I think the problem is not advertising it, and not that I'm saying people would watch, but I might do it again, but might tell you the day before whether I'm going to do it, if you know what I mean. Does that make sense? Yeah. So Hell in a Cell. Right, I did try to get my daughter's tablet on, but the battery's gone on it. So I'm trying. I know there's 7 matches in total, so I'm gonna try my best to remember the 7 matches and who I think will win. So let's start from the bottom of the card. I think you got the cruiserweight title match again, which is T.J. Perkins and Brian Kendrick. This one's a difficult one. I don't know whether they might just swap the belt just for the sake of swapping the belt, if you know what I mean. But I'm not sure. There's not a lot of, apart from TJ Perkins, there's not a lot of baby faces that are going for that belt. So I might just go for TJ Perkins on that one. You've got Enzo and Big Cass against Anderson and Gallows. That one, I don't know. I think I might go with Anderson and Gallows with some underhanded, dirty tactics that a good heel team do. Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Sorry, these aren't in depth. The prediction ones are pretty hard. These are just to see if I get them right. So that's 2 down, 4 to go because I know the triple main event. Oh, we got Bailey and Dana Brooke. That should be a good match, to be fair. But I'll go with Bailey on that one. 6. I can't. Right, screw it. Who cares about the undercard? Let's be honest. Let's go for the 3 cell matches. Right, so I think Rusev and Roman Reigns, I'm going to take a guess that they'll start the show. Or they might go straight for Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins, I don't know. But no, I'm going to go with Roman Reigns and Rusev to start the show. Honestly, with this one, I don't know. I think Roman will win just to end the feud, and he'll win and walk away with the title. But when it comes to the actual use of the cell, apart from Roman spearing Rusev through one of the sides of the cage, I don't see them doing a lot with it, if I'm perfectly honest. They're not, you know what I mean? Like, I'll get to the Kevin Owens Seth Rollins one in a minute. Like, I can imagine them using the cage quite a bit. But with Rusev and Roman, I just don't see him using the cage. As I said, apart from him spearing him through the cage, maybe use some weapons within the cage. But I just see it being a no DQ match with a big cage around it. If you know what I mean, I can't imagine them using the cage. But they do have good matches, so I don't see it being a bad match. But I can imagine it being one of those Hell in a Cell matches that you get on these Hell in a Cell pay-per-views where the cage is just there. It's not, you know what I mean? Do you remember the days when you had a Hell in a Cell match and you were excited about a Hell in a Cell match, and now they have a pay-per-view every year, and it's like at least one of those pay-per-view matches it's going to be fecking pants, because it's just I'm trying to think of the time you had Sheamus and Orton, you had Kane and Taker in there. Well, that would have been alright in the 90s. Then I think in like 2010, I think it was 2010. You had like Mark Henry and Orton, and like they're just terrible they're not terrible matches. There would be okay matches in a no DQ scenario, but as soon as you put them in Hell in a Cell, it's not going to be. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, I don't know if you can hear fireworks. There's fireworks going off everywhere around near me. It's like being in the middle of a war zone. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's just one of them things. But we'll see. But I think Roman will win. Now, the arguments between which one's going to be the main event, I think it's going to be the women. And for me, it isn't a sexist thing whatsoever with the ladies being the main event. But I'll go with my Seth Rollins Kevin Owens prediction first before I get to the ladies. Then I'll go into why I don't think the ladies should be the main event. You got Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens. I don't think their first match was particularly the greatest, if I'm honest. And I think these two are very creative, and I think they'll use the cage well, whether it being outside of the cage. And I was trying to think of like a unique spot that's never been done in a cell. And I'm just going to put a wild prediction out there. Is I can imagine, for some reason, someone climbing the inside of the cage, and then they may be doing the spot off the inside of the cage through a table or something like that, because that's never been done. Or they could go outside, but I think this is the match where the cell's going to be used, where the cell's going to be a part of the match instead of it just being there. But I think I'm going to go with Kevin Owens winning, and then I think we're going to end up in like some kind of triple threat match at Survivor Series with Seth, Jericho and Owens. And I'll have it on Raw, but with them putting the title on the line, and it being a thing that Jericho then actually wanting to win, instead of it just being a glorified handicap match. But I'm going to go with Kevin Owens winning by somehow Jericho getting involved. Yeah, so Kevin Owens. And then the main event, which I think is going to be Charlotte and Sasha. Now, my reason for me not being a massive fan of this being the main event, now, maybe they could do a few table spots. I don't know, maybe get a chair involved, maybe make it unique to a women's match, not getting weapons involved and stuff like that. And I think people will be talking about this match. My problem with it being the main event is the whole point is the use of the cell in Hell in the Cell matches. I don't see them using the cell. One of them ain't going to be dropping off the side of the cell. One of them ain't going to be jumping off the top of the cell. I can't imagine them going up to the top of the cell, and I can't imagine them being accidental blood within the cell, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, that's my reasoning for why I don't think it should be the main event. It will be a brilliant match, and I do like the fact that the ladies are going to get a main event. But I think personally, they should have got the main event at WrestleMania, in my opinion. I know it was the best match on the card, but I think they should have got the last match at WrestleMania. But I just don't see. I think if they were having a normal match, a normal one-on-one match, and they were main event in the pay-per-view instead of main event in Raw a few weeks ago, then I would have gone, yes, this is going to be brilliant and epic. But it being inside the cell, and it's just my personal opinion, I just see it as if you're inside that Hell in a Cell, that Hell in a Cell's got to be used. And I just don't see it being used when it comes to the ladies. You know, maybe you're going to knock them against the cage and stuff like that, but maybe I'll be surprised when one of them does a massive table spot on the outside, but I just don't see it happening. But yeah, so those are my predictions. I'm sorry if there is another match, and there probably is, but I can't remember for the life of me. And I haven't got my daughter's tablet on me. I do watch Raw and SmackDown every week, but it's literally fast forward to the best bits, and if I miss a match, I miss a match. So, yeah. So yeah, those are my predictions. I know a lot of people don't watch my wrestling videos, but if you have an opinion on the result, on my review of it, or what you feel about the women main event in Hell in a Cell, like I'm all for the women being part of, because not the SmackDown women matches, they're just Diva matches. They might as well, instead of giving the SmackDown women's title, they should have given the Divas title, because they are just Diva matches from like a year ago. But Sasha, Bailey, Charlotte, they're like doing the best wrestling you've ever seen in your life. So the women wrestling you've ever seen in your life. So yeah, they do deserve to be in the main event. I just don't think it should involve a cell. But anyway, let me know what you think if you want. But I'll see you tomorrow with my eBay sales for the week. I'll give you a preview or a spoiler. I've sold the most things that I've ever sold in a week. Not saying profit, but the most things I've sold in a week. But for now, peace out. See you later. Stay safe. Stay beautiful. Bye bye.